Welcome to Financials with Ahau. It's a joy to be together with you again. Forgive me, I'm so excited. We have a stand, so you're not seeing me trying to capture angles and not move too much. I thank God for that. I thank God for also one of our partners, one of my firm, who has supported this journey by getting us a stand and some microphones, which I hope to plug in and we can use them next time. Yeah, so today I didn't know how to plug in the microphones, and I've done a whole pre-video 7 minutes with no sound, so don't worry. Let's see if I can remember everything we want to talk about. And when I think of starting young, because that's what we're building up on in the Meeting Young series, it's really starting with what you have in your hand. And that's how we've begun as Financials with Ahau and continuing to grow from there. And that's the journey we are taking, literally, with our finances. The younger we are, the lesser things we may have to our disposal in terms of financial resources, but we have time. Over the weekend recently, I was sharing with a group of young people who are like around 19, 20, that when we think of retirement for them, it's in like 40, 50 years, and that looks like way ahead. But I was telling them they have the advantage of time, the fact that they can learn, they can unlearn, they can make some mistakes, not that they should, but they will, and they can build up from there and continue to get better in their financial wellness journey and in their journey to financial freedom. And that's really what it means to start young. I reflect on my time in university, and one of the things that I ventured into with my friends was the stock market. It was our area, we were very green. Coming into university, you come from different areas, and some of our colleagues were a bit ahead. So I remember we had a friend who was doing her CPAs, and she had gone ahead. So she was the one who began telling us, oh, there's this thing called shares, you can buy, and we're all there exactly like, hey, we can make money. There is a dividend, okay, and then the price goes up, and then we sell, oh, okay. So we go into it, and we're just putting the little money. You know, when you get pocket money and you're like, I'm not buying new shoes, I have to just try and build up my share portfolio, even if I don't know if we understood what portfolio meant, but, and we build up from there. And yes, as life would have it, the particular stockbroker we all were excited and followed each other, and news actually went down and was under receivership. And we had to wait it out as that was being sorted. Then we went to the new stockbroker, and I remember when we were there and just trying to reclaim and to realign our account, and the teller was asking us, when did you guys start buying shares? I think they were really used to dealing like with older people, and they're like, these university students actually have some shares they can talk about. So it was just encouraging for them to see that we were young and interested, because around the same time also the Nairobi Stock Exchange had started like a competition for young people to get interest in the stock market, and my friends and I had plugged in, had so much fun. My name was in the newspaper, I felt so famous anyway, and it was just beautiful to know that the journey we are on, we may start with a little, we may start with just building up experience, but it was a place that we could grow and continue to do better as young people. And that's what starting young really looks like. You start with a little, you start with not knowing so much of what you're doing, you start even with information that sometimes is so scanty, and then sometimes you just all follow each other if you're working as a group. But the beautiful thing is you're putting yourself out there, you're learning, you're growing, you're exposing yourself, you're allowing yourself to try and to see what works for me. And one of the lessons I've picked over time is to learn to invest in what I understand. And for me, stock market is interesting. You could tell me to invest in a farm, and I'm like, I have no idea what to do there. But someone else, that could be just what they're interested in. They've grown up on the farm, they know when the season is to plant, they know when the season is to harvest, they know, they look at the plant shooting up and they know this one will do well, this one won't. So the beautiful thing is that you start young, you start with what's in your hand. You begin to build up and grow, not looking down at the day of small beginnings, literally, but being able to realize that this small beginning is what will create potential and capacity for the bigger beginning as you go ahead. And I know it's a very big pool out there of things we can invest in, but I pray as you continue on this journey, everyone who's coming along can be able to find what works for them, either from me or from other content we link, or from just ideas that they'll hear other people share, and we'll be able to do better with our finances. I'm so excited to continue sharing. I'm so excited to continue building up on this. I am ending this video with a remote. I'm so excited, and I thank God for all that He's doing. I encourage you to keep channeling, keep writing, look at the goals you're aspiring to achieve, and by God's grace, work on them until you get there. It's been a joy. Thank you for listening. It's Ahau.